I don't think they're going to go in for an MM ban. Probably it's going to be one of the tanks. So yeah, they should be going in for a tank ban, like I was saying.
The Lolita ban coming up here, and the Lolita, yeah, Lolita is also a good ban here. If they tried the side decide to rely on attack speed type of MM or even damage dealer.
No, right? But again, there is a ban for Team Y. She said so. No, sorry. It's mostly why she said so. Okay, that's a really good tongue twister, and I'm going to keep laughing for what I just said. So there is one
Being
more
just
ban
ended.
left. They can probably go in for a hyper ban since Team Raven yes have to pick a hyper and an MM, which is already Edith for sure. I can say Edith might be the not the MM, okay? I was just predicting that she might go in, but she is going to be the tank for the game. They are going to lock in an MM, which will be really useful for this whole team fight situation. Who can just dive in into the back lane and make sure that Lilia is melted down. Claude seems like a perfect example for this.
Yeah. And I guess we are facing some technical difficulties on the stream, but still we will be continuing with the casting. And yes, Claude might be a good pick as well as not, because the Belleric, I haven't seen much on the tournaments, but Belleric can literally counter him on the roaming. If the Belleric is able to get like the Vengeance as well as the Blade Armor, then the Claude would literally be useless. But I think they will be proceeding with the Natalia pick maybe.
There are chances they can go in with Natalia, but they haven't locked in yet. Meanwhile, there is going to be Harith in the gold lane. He might be a lot of trouble for the whole opponent. Harith can deal a lot of magic and burst damage. He will just make sure that there's a lot of burst in our team. Why she said so right? No, right now. Although the tank is yet to be finalized, they need a frontlaner, so I'm probably guessing they can go with a tanky hero rather than Natalia. And yep, they did go with the Kufra. So now comes in the last pick for Team Driven. They need a hyper. You do realize they haven't picked a hyper yet.
I
So yeah, they
definitely
can push
do.
Edith or Xbox to the hyper. It's not too hard for Xbox to be a hyper. He will beautifully manage it, to be honest. So yeah, either they can go in with a Julian pick again. Julian is still open, but Alucard also seems great right now in this whole team fight situation because yeah, again he has a lot of true damage. So
Definitely, and better than the Assassins too. I'll be really frank with you. Better than the Assassins, Alucard might work here, because if the red team decided to pick the Assassins, that they would be brutally countered by that Kufra second. So they will be proceeding with the Alucard pick here, and Harith will be going to the gold lane, I guess. So by far, both of the teams, the both of the drafts are looking quite solid, and for now, I think there would be hard to predict a winner, but we will be proceeding with another game here, guys.
sorry.
We
So yep, this is the draft. It is right in front of us. On the blue side, we have Team White. She said no, and on the red side, we have Team Raven. So this is the game number guys. Looks like in the start again, it's just going to be the junglers going in the jungle and EXP going to the EXP, goal going to the goal. Although I think Xbox might have a little hard time with that Khalid. We can't underestimate Khalid, to be honest. He is really good in the team fights as well in this game, especially. There is a knockup coming in the mid. Kufra is already on to that Vexana. It is really easy for Lilia to just clear out mid. Good rotation coming in by Kufra though.
definitely, and by far we are just seeing some. There is not much of a team fights going on, and they are just gonna go for the objectives for now. And that Khalid is making sure that Xbox is getting the pressure, and the Viraja armor almost got bursted on the EXP lane, but Kufra, he will just be rotating and giving visions for now. So far, it's just normal farming, and they will be contesting the turtle, I guess.
Yep, the turtle will be up in few, not few, lot of seconds. Although Khalid is giving tough time to Xbog in the top, so Xbog is going to make sure he is playing from inside the tower just for the early game. Although Roger trying to dive in, Vexana will be forced to use flicker. Roger is low at it, trying to go in. There is Lilia giving that burst damage with the team retreating, but not Kufra going in. There is Khalid. He just rotated from the top going in for that, but Kufra will be paying, and there goes the first blood. Khalid also will have to retreat. Only if there was Roger to just stay a bit, they might have gotten the first blood, but not much of a difference. Although the turtle is going to be up.
Definitely. And Khalid came all the way from the top lane to the mid lane, but still they are not able to do much in there. But the turtle has already been spawned, and Roger Roger just getting his blue buff, and I think the red team will be contesting the turtle before. But Khalid looking on a bad position here. Vexana is already there. Khalid looking pretty bad, and he will be taken down by that export. And I guess the red team will just proceed to the turtle for now. Roger will be trying to steal a retry here. This is definitely not looking so good for the side of the red team. Not only they lost the turtle, but the three members as well. The Cloud was solo killed by Harith on the bot lane, but I guess they will be trying to pressure the Harith on the bot lane because he already secured a kill, and as far as I think, he does have the much more gold than the Cloud as well.
Yep, there is going to be a team fight. There is Lilia to vision out Kufra going in with that knockup. Will manage to take Rexana down. Damn, that beautiful ultimate by Kufra. Lilia, sorry, Rexana was just way too forward and she shouldn't have been that forward. Although she had flicker, but she couldn't use it on the time. Will be forced to retreat. Claude, meanwhile, might be in trouble. There goes again another knockup. Claude being very low. Roger will make sure he dives into the second tower and take him down. That was beautiful team fight coming in, and they forced down the down bottom lane tower as well. So wow, what a team
This
fight!
is this is not looking so good for the side of the red team. They lost their gold tower. The gold tower still has the bounty, and the Claude hasn't touched the gold tower on the bot yet, and they were not only able to get the gold out of the gold tower, but destroy the tower as well. And I think this is going to be an easy lot for the side of the blue. And Kufra,
Yep, there goes
here comes
Kufra
the
with
team fight.
another amazing knockup, and the Rogers yet managed to take Lord, but team members are low. They will be paying that for just don't know what are they paying for, but there goes the triple kill for Harith. That is almost a wipeout. Cloud being the single one alive. They are going to make sure the top lane tower also is gone. Damn, that Kufra's knockup. I just love the way he jumps.
Kufra is still proving himself to be an amazing pick, even though they didn't proceed. The red team didn't proceed for the assassins here, but they were able to get down the turtle as well as the top lane, the top tower in here, and this is not looking so good for the side of the red team. The blue team having over 5 or 6K gold lead right now, and they will just focus on the objectives and trying to secure some kills. And Harith has already got, I think he has already got the bounty as well from that triple kill. And Kufra
Yep,
with the
we
here
have
comes another team fight.
Kufra again jumping, and Edith might be low. Alucard will be forced to retreat. Edith will be taken down by that Harith, although he will be paying in. There looks Khalid, who is low beautifully. Just I like how all the three members retreated, but Khalid was unfortunately not able to retreat. He will be taken down. That was a 2v2 situation, so still, but that Kufra is amazing with his knockup. I'm not gonna lie there.
You know, if they overextended in there, then that would have been a wiped out for the side of the blue team. But they the red team, but they managed to retreat, and it was a two for a two trade here. And I guess the turtle is gonna spawn in the next 15 seconds. So by far, on terms of objectives, blue team is leading. On terms of the towers, blue team is leading, and
Yep, and there goes another fight, and Xbox will be low, will be taken down by that Kufra. Perfect knockup coming in again. I love how the way Team Y she said so is rotating. They are making sure they are getting the objectives, although the turtle will be taken by Team Raven. There are four members. This is going to be easy turtle, but the mid lane looks in trouble. They will be able to defend, not an hard defense, it's just a single minion. So yeah, so far, so good. Team Waishi Setsu is leading with the goal. They have that almost 3k goal advantage, but the team fights initiation coming in by that Kufra is really good. Although I'm expecting if they overextend right now at this point, they might be having a little trouble. So yeah, they shouldn't be going for the overextension though.
definitely, Harith on the Vengeance will be able to sustain some kind of damage on the team fights, but for the trade of the Xbox, they got the tower. But Kufra is still trying to initiate here, and here comes another team fight. Khalid with the jump, he misses the jump. I think he didn't have his flicker or didn't use his flicker here.
Yep, he had his flicker. He didn't use. Actually, it was a good retreat. To be honest, it was 4v3 situation. Since Harith is on top and Khalid in the bot, they are just trying to force the lanes. They are making sure that people are busy with the lane. Kufra going in with the jump, giving out the vision. Nothing much is going to happen now, but it's going to be just a defense coming in by team or even the mid lane. They're trying to pressure the mid lane mainly. Yeah, there is Kufra visioning out the whole team. Xbog is right there. Lilia trying to burst in, making sure she gets something. Kufra making sure he gives that jump right now. Although there is no minion, there is a lot of extra dive-ins. There goes the team fight. Lilia will be taken down. Roger making sure Alucard is taken down. There goes a double kill for Roger. He is going to look in for triple kill. Xbox seems pretty low, still diving in, making sure Harrods will be paying for it, and that goes an unstoppable Vexana Lu will manage to get that whole lead. It's a 4v3 situation. Vexana will have to just retreat for now.
Roger just got his Thunderbelt back. The mage, the Harith with his Holy Crystal, and Kufra with his defense items as well. And you know this Roger pick, you should either ban him or pick him, to be honest, because Roger is something like he could even pull a comeback, or even in early to mid game he's really strong. Even though when he hasn't got his core items yet, and this Roger by far is working so well for the side of the blue team here.
Yep, he is working amazingly for the blue team. Although the Lord is up, I don't think they are going to go in for the Lord. Lilia is trying to vision out that Xpog right there. But again, they are not in a position to take the Lord now. But team wise, she said so is in the position. They are going to take the Lord very easily without any contest. Although this is not an enhanced Lord, that is still advantageous because it's Lord. So they can try to force out few of the turrets with the first Lord and make a good goal difference in this whole Lord fight. Although there is a fight, Xbox is low. There goes Xbox by Harith, but looks like he will be paying him by that Vexana. Alucard trying to dive in, trying to get some kill, but not there is not going to happen anything. They're just going to retreat. Lilia is trying to give a lot of burst damage, and with the team is going to retreat since Team Raven yet have to defend the Lord. They are making sure they're not overextending the team fights, but Lilia again just trying to poke in those enemies really good. Although the Lord is taken down very easily, Kufra is low, will be forced to retreat. All they got is the bot lane tower. Roger right now can't do anything. So yeah, that was just one tower lord.
Definitely, and I think they should not overextend so far because the goal lead is not that much. They only have like 2.5k goal lead right now, and if the red team is able to pull off an incredible team fight, then it would like be costly for the side of the blue team. And as long as they don't initiate without their backliners and the damage dealers, then that would be quite troubling.
I do agree. They don't have much of goal difference, so it will be easy to go in. There goes a knock up trying to lock in that Edith will be forced to use flicker, but she is not going to escape. There is Roger to just dive in. Alucard trying to get in that. Claude going in with the ultimate. Xbox going in with the ultimate. He will be taken down right now. There is that double kill. Alucard will be paying by Lilia. It's just Lilia who is surviving right now. This is going to be the comeback for Team Raven. It's a complete wipe out. What a gameplay coming in.
What an incredible blazing duet on the side of the clock. He was able to pick off a triple kill there, as well a complete wipeout for the side of the blue team. And the five members are already down. I guess they will be able to take down the tower as well. But on I guess the shield is still up, so they won't be able to take it. And Gufra and Khalid just respawned.
Yep, that actually did have a lot of advantage to them. They did manage to get the mid lane tower as well. It was a really good comeback coming in by Team Raven. The goal difference, nope, they don't have that. They actually have the advantage, to be honest. So yeah, what a team fight. Claude was just perfect with his ultimate.
Definitely, and Claude, even the vengeance was popped up, Claude was still able to manage to secure a kill on that Harriet, and Harriet just got his blood wings in order to get some additional HP as well as the movement speed. But the red team need to make sure the positions is good. I think they will, if they are able to maintain their positions as well as some good team fights, then they will be managing to pull off a comeback as well to win the game. What do you say so?
Yep, they can actually have a good comeback, which they actually have. It's just the positioning of both the teams, which really, really matter in this whole Lord fight. Lord is enhanced Lord, so they need to be really careful. There goes Team by she said so with the Lord fight. They make sure they can't just hold on anymore. They are going to go in for the Lord without any initiation. Claude might be in trouble, will be forced to retreat. The Lord is melted down. But Edith manages to steal the Lord. Damn, that Lord still coming in, but she will be paying for Lord still unstoppable coming in for Vexana. Alucard will be taken down. Vexana might be in trouble, has no flicker, and she will be taken down as well. The only thing that's stopping why she said so right now is that Lord, which was stolen by Edith, which was really, really beautiful.
Beautiful, a beautiful Lord Steal from the side of the Edith. He used his flicker and he was able to secure the Lord for the side of the red team. And because of this, the game hasn't ended yet. And as you mentioned, like they are able to still hold out this game somehow. And I think they just need a good time comp and a good type of team fight in order to win this match. They can still pull this off.
Yep, they still have the chances to pull us off, but again, it's on the team fights which really matter. In the Lord team fight, what happened was team, why she said so, started the Lord eventually, and Roger was there. He could have hit that retribution, but he was very, very low and was forced to, retreat. Although it did manage to take him down, nothing much happened. So, but the teams, I can't say both the teams. One of this is running high advantage. They are dominating. No, it's equal even after 15 minutes. They have been in equal state. Although I think Team Raven could go for the split push, which I don't think they're actually going to go for it. Since they have a lot of towers to take, they can go from the bot, but they are not going to go. They are just going to stick together as a team just to make sure that they are not going to miss out on any team fights because right now team fights is what is going to change the whole scenario of this game.
Definitely, and I guess there is still 60 seconds for the next lot to be spawned. And by far, I think they will not force out some team fights from both of the sides because even the red team doesn't have much of a goal lead, and that goal lead, in my opinion, doesn't matter anymore because the game both like equal, and for the side of the blue team, they do have the towers, but from the mid, the inhibitor, if there is a complete wipeout, then from the mid inhibitor, the red team can absolutely destroy and get to the base and destroy it and secure the game as well.
I do agree both team are running equally. It's just a matter of fact about the Lord again. So the Lord is going to be up in less than 20 seconds, and this team fight will actually decide. Although Khalid is trying to make sure that he is clearing the minions from bot and forcing that Claude out there. But again, it's just going to be minion based. So all we can see on the map right now is a 4v4 situation. The Lord is up again. It's going to be an enhanced Lord. Lilia just bursting that Lord in. They are making sure they're going in for the Lord. Team Draven is nowhere near the Lord. It is going to be easy burst for the Lord, and that Lord goes for Team Why she said so.
An easy lot for the side of the blue team. That is why she said no. And I think this is an enhanced lot, so this would be quite tough to defend. If the Khufra is able to use his conceal well and pop with his ultimate able to grab two or three, then this would result in the win of the blue team. But we are still yet to see. We might see some miracle plays here. A big
Yes.
team fight is coming up
There
next.
can be miracles, but again, it is a very, very enhanced Lord, so it might be really hard, although they are trying to synchronize the lane at this moment. I'm not sure what Roger is doing at the top exactly, but I feel like he should be with the Lord. If whole team just walks with the Lord and force out a fight there, break a fight out, it can actually be a wipeout and an end, to be honest. Although there is Roger trying to come back, the mid tower will easily be just taken by the minions, not too hard. Lord is still marching from the board. Team fight might take place any moment, any time. Roger making sure he is keeping all the lanes clear. There is the Lord Xpog already in, going in for the defense. Lilia making sure she's just bursting out the whole enemy situation there. Kufra is there. All the team are right now there. They are trying to force out mid, although it's really hard for them to, defend the Lord. They are still chunking the Lord in huge amount. And that was a really, really easy defense. I thought there would be a team fight, but no, there was no team fight. There was just, I don't know what was that.
They were not able to sync their lanes well, to be honest, because in my opinion, they would have got the inhibitor from the top as well as from the mid if the minions were on sync. And the Lord just went from the bot lane.
Yep, there goes Kufra with the knockup. Vexana using her ultimate will not be able to do much. Although Lilia was supposed to use out her ult, Khalid also retreats. They tried to break the fight there but was not able to. You know what I feel? I feel like if they would have pressured with the Lord, they could have actually got a team fight out of it. But then again, they were trying to maybe split push at that situation, which is not really a good outcome. So they will have to wait again for another Lord, which is going to be up in 35 seconds, I would probably say that. So yeah, they still have a lot of time. All they can do right now is make sure that they are keeping their lanes in sync, which is all they can do right now.
Definitely, and they only have one tower standing for them, and the next lot will be spawning pretty soon on the next 15 seconds. And I guess Team Ravens are not looking on a good position to contest the Lord here, but they might be forcing themselves inside this time, because if they are not able to take this Lord, the game is pretty much over.
Yep, that is over. I feel like Khalid is going for the split thing here. He has his immortality. He is positioned himself. He is just waiting for Team Raven to, go for that Lord fight, which probably they are not going to go. So it's going to be a easy Lord again for Team. Why she said so. There is Harith and Lilia who's completely melting that Lord out. I really can't say if it is an enhanced Lord based on how they are melting it. That's the amount of damage which they hold right now. So yeah, this was again a very very easy lot for team by she said so. Although they should be ending with this lot because if they hold on even after this, they might have a hard chance, and Team Raven still has a chance to give the comeback. They keep playing very defensive now.
They have over 5k gold lead, 5 to 6k gold lead, the blue team. And I think in order to end this game properly, the blue team needs to sync the lanes properly, and Ufra needs do a conceal play and land his ultimate on maybe or two or three teammates, then maybe they would be able to end this game right here.
Yep, there is Lord marching from the top. All the team is right there. Roger is making sure that the Lord just marches. He's just, I don't know, he's freezing the minions at the point, just waiting for the Lord to come back. Although the minions are almost synced, they are going to go in for the Lord. Not really, but yeah, there might be a team fight which might break out. There is Lord from the top, or they did get the mid lane at this point. The Lord defense is going to be hard, but Kufra going in with the knockup will manage to get three people. Harith going in the ultimate, there goes two shut down. Kufra will be taken down, but it's not going to be an easy defense, and that is the end of the game, guys.
An incredible jump from the side of the
Victory!
the ultimate was able to land on the three people, which made sure they got the game. They were not able to one, and the game was over. But kudos to the red team side as well. They tried to pull off a comeback, but it was not enough. They didn't have their towers, they didn't have the lanes. The lanes were on sync for the side of the blue team. Incredible team fights, and by far a deserving and a worthy winner in my opinion.
Yep, deserving. So team why she said so is qualified for the next round. The only thing I really loved about the scale was that Kufra because he was so good with his knockups. That's how the whole game turned out, right? It's basically the game depends on your tank. If you have a really good tank, you can proceed. Right now, we can see the team Raven had Edith as their tank, and she wasn't able to do much as a front laner. That's where they were lacking behind. So yeah, it again depends on your time. So yeah, that was the victory for Team Y. She said so, and yeah, we will see you guys in the next game. Stay tuned and stay with us. Bye bye.
bang, 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 bang.
Come on, let's go really up. Down chillin' with the homies, how to really go. Got a bad chicken in me, what the going up? Better rig her up, while you looking like a stab. Put you in a car fight, like, better get the fuck up. Bought another round, cause we get it fucked up. I'ma put you in the dirt, cause I ain't gonna find you a bad luck. Come on, let's go really hard. Come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the dirt, come on, let's go really hard.
Bang, bang, bang,
Cause I just wanna
bang,
hit the bar,
bang.
just wanna be the best, I just wanna get up. I ain't never trusted anybody else in my love. Yo, I don't go with my shot, I just wanna go. Go, 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 you know I'm on the road, but you're making so much cash, I can't see the plug. Yeah, 0 to 100, you know I'm about to blow. John Cena, you better hide your fucking face. He's a motherfucker, I gaze in every place. He's a fake, but you better get a safe, cause I'm fitting here, I'm late, got a video shame. In Tokyo, with an old green free, no deckers. Shady no cars, but you know I'm fucking retro. Everyone I take it to my bedroom. Pop a fucking bean and I ain't talking phantom. City lights, cause you know I'm in a trance. She's a fucking toss, so I drop my pants. Made it up, she got all of my songs, yo. Took it to the bed, yeah, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma put you in the dirt, come on, let's go really hard. Yo, come on, let's go really hard. I'ma hit the fucking dirt, come on, let's go really hard.
Setting this at maximum power.
Laser and charged particle beam weapons.
Weapons activated.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have our game already on hand.
And yup, this time it's going to be a very interesting match as well. If you are in the chat right now, I would like you to be there as well because this game is going to be more interesting than the last one. Because this time we have a very good team on the side. It will be the struggle gamers. So yeah, they are here to entertain us. And on the other side, we do have the red team on the other side as well. So yeah, Sarah is there with me on the casters desk right now. And Sarah, what do you think about this game?
Good evening, Fredo, and clearly it is going to be a very interesting match between the Endomcha lovers and Team T3. Team Endomcha on the blue side versus T3 on the red side. We have already started with the ban phase, and as we can see, Chip and Ruby being banned out on the side of Team Endomcha lovers, Team EL, while Team T3 is going for another standard ban, which is the high loss, and this time preferably the Juxian, Roger, or Ling, as we have seen in many other tournaments so far.
Yeah, sorry for the mix-up there. I was really confused, but it is Team Indomcha lovers on the blue side and Team T3 on the red side. My bad for that. But right now I'm back again with the proper info. Thank you, Sarah, for mentioning that here. And yep, the bans are already in right now. The edit will be the ban coming in from the side of Team T3. You know, all the standard bans happening right now so far, and most of them are, crowd control and those CC heroes, the one which can initiate the team fights, especially that Chip in the enemy jungle area on that hyper. While he will be farming, he will go in and unleash his ult there in the middle and just create havoc for the enemy jungler. And that's why he's been banned out as well. Right now we can see the Zushin ban coming in. Yep. Sarah, what do you think about the Zushin ban here right now?
Team EL did have that first pick advantage, so they could have picked up the Juxian for themselves. You know how broken she is in the mid lane with her CC knockups all the time, just knocking you out of your lane privilege, denying those minions left and right, and even in the team fights, she's just so uncompatible. And then again, we can see from the side of T3 that Hayabusa has been banned out, which means that Team EL right now has two very good picks, the Ling and the Roger, right open in the jungle, while the Jask is open in the mid.
Yup, and they will be looking to pick up the Roger right here. And there are a lot of picks open right now for the side of Team T3. They can be looking to pick up the Terizla. They can be looking to pick up the Aurora. Even the Phobias can come in handy because the Roger will dash a lot with his transformation skill. So yeah, the Roger might be countered by the Phobias, but yo, I forgot about the Zask there. And the Zask and the Lolita will be picked immediately by the side of Team T3.
Yep, and that is exactly what I was mentioning. T3 with that Jask and Lolita did win out the draft quite a lot, at least for right now. But the Aurora pick by Son Goku for the side of EL, very good pick against the Lolita. She can completely nullify the normal non-blast as well as the shield, because that frigid frost and ice combination just completely blocks away Lolita. And as we can see that Argus was picked up by the side of EL. I do not know what they are actually thinking, because that pick, he is kind of weak in the current meta, but if he gets farmed up, then sure, he can melt away any kind of tanky picks coming in from the side of T3. And talking about tanky picks, Phobius was picked up in the EXP lane for the side of T3, which is actually very interesting. His new revamped ultimate deals a lot of damage, and it's really fun to see in the team fights.
Yep, I did mention it before. The Roger might face some problems if the enemy decide to pick up that Phobius, and yep, Team T3 have decided to pick up the Phobius to counter that Roger, especially when he will be trying to go in and out of the team fights with his transformation skill. So yeah, the Phobius will come in handy to target that enemy jungler there. But right now we see that a Carmilla has been banned by the side of Team T3. This Carmilla ban is actually counter ban, I guess, because if the skills connect with the Carmilla's bloody curse, then yo, it's a total snowball for the enemy side. Along with that, Aurora's ultimate there, the Frigid Glacier. So yeah, that is why I guess they have decided to ban out the Minotaur and the Carmilla there. Very big CC heroes being banned out by the side of Team T3.
For the side of EL, Aurora already has that amazing crowd control. Roger, he can just move around with his wolf form using the lichen pounce onto the backline squishies just like that. So if the Carmel and Minotaur were gonna be left open, they had that extra crowd control just coming in out of nowhere. The bloody curse, the Minoan Fury, they would have wrecked the entire team fight and Team EL would have a lot of advantage. Meanwhile, the Lunox fan, very justified considering she can be played in the goal lane and would melt away the enemies. And the X-Vogue too is very, very well banned because Team T3, they do need the jungler for now.
You're right about that. They do need to ban out an Xbox there. But I guess they could have picked it up for themselves as well because the Xbox will do a pretty good job if it goes into the lane of the Phobias in the EXP lane. And if they decide to send this Argus into the goal lane, it won't be bad either. So yeah, they could have let that Xbox open and picked it up for themselves. But right now we see on our screens, Team T3 has decided to go for the Nathan.
And of course, it's the Nathan in the goal lane. Lolita has been picked up. Jaska has been picked up. So of course, there's going to be a Nathan. Like finish the draft for the side of T3, and as we can see, Team EL will need to pick up some heavy crowd control roamer now just to catch that Nathan. Because if it positions well, the side of Team EL will get instantly wiped out, which means that they need to catch out that Nathan and actually kill him off guard. But oh, if you look at that, it's going to be a barrage in the EXP for the side of EL. I don't know where they were going with this draft planning, but to say the least, that's a very interesting pick for the side of EXP and Roman. CC Jungle coming in by the side of D3. That is going to be very, very interesting.
I'm not very familiar with the CC, playing in the jungle role here, but the side of T3 have something which they're cooking with that CC, I guess. And the side of Team EL, picking up that Grok and that Barrett's there. I mean, it's a little interesting. Both the teams have done some pretty interesting things with their draft in this game. So it will be a fun game to watch, I guess. And right now it's Indomcha Lovers versus Team T3 on the other side, and we will look forward because the drafts are pretty interesting, and we will see how the lane matchups happen, how the role go against each other. Will it be the Aurora winning the mid lane, or will it be the Zask? We will find out pretty soon, and we will be discovering more because a CC jungle is being played right now, not a very conventional thing to do. And yeah, with that,
Welcome to the land of dawn, ladies and gentlemen. And as we can see, both teams are going ahead in their respective lanes. Very interesting. Team T3, they do have some of the early game advantage with that CC's double link up. That's gonna come in so handy in the team fights because the side of EL, they don't have that much of early game farm. The Argus, the Roger, they need to scale up. The Roger needs his Wind Talker. The Argus needs his Corrosion. Even Aurora, she needs at least 1 to 2 items to come online. And as we can see, both of the junglers are going to be rotating towards opposite lane. In fact, the Roger is going to be doing a possible gank onto the gold lane, which is the Nathan. And towards the gold lane, if you notice, it's an Argus against a Nathan. So Nathan, he might just have a hard time in the early phase because we can see, but though the Lolita will be there to back him up.
Yup, and we can see the Grok rotating the goal lane as well. Both the goal laners are trying to use that macro play, stalling out those minions for the enemy side, not letting them take their farm in the. Oh my God, the Argus is very low right now. We might be seeing, okay, but we will not be seeing him go down there. He escapes it very well, and yup, he will be using his, his tactic there to stall the minion there so that Nathan doesn't get his farm up.
Oh, that was a pretty good strategy, but then again, Nathan is Nathan, pro team doing pro team things. He did manage to keep his farm up. Look at him playing so safe, and he's just gonna last hit those minions. And towards the middle, we can see the first blood has been claimed up by the Roger using that Lycan Pounce so bravely into that team fight. He is in a bit of a danger. Grok is also pretty noob, so both teams will just be disengaging like that. This is beautiful first kill coming in by the side of Ray.
Yup, a very nice engage from the side of Team Indomcha lovers, and they will be taking that first blood. And yeah, the team T3 is on a goal deficit, I guess. Yeah, no, they are not on the goal deficit. Actually, they have recovered it, and they are on level right now. But the Lord is, I mean, sorry, the turtle is being taken down by the side of Indomcha lovers, and they will be getting the turtle as well as on top of that kill. So yeah, they are doing pretty good. So now, for now.
Oh, that focus was actually pretty late to the team fight, which gave Team Endomcha lovers the advantage and they could take the turtle without any problems. Nathan, though, in the goal lane, he is suffering a bit for now, but he will need at least his Feather of Heaven to come online in this game. And as we can see, that Lolita is doing his best to provide as much of vision and support which he needs for the Nathan to actually scale up. Meanwhile, the Roger, though, he is jungling pretty well, and the ECC as well is doing his farm things. So both of the junglers are actually focusing on the farms instead of the ganks, which is a pretty good decision. Since the side of Endom Chalavas is already ahead in farm, but as you can see, there's a team fight in the E. Balchas has been used up by Grok and Lycan Pulse will be managing to secure the kill onto Lolita inside that turret. BTPQ using his link ups, but to not much of a use. There's not enough damage to scale right now. Argus using that extra damage almost inside the tower, killing that Nathan, but he will be backing up, but just managing to secure the kill onto the backline. The Roger was finally shut down.
Yup. This Nathan is having a hard time against this Argus, especially with that Aurora. Oh my goodness, setting it up for the Argus there. Argus gets the kill on the Nathan. He's pretty low though, and he doesn't. Oh yo, he does get his ultimate on time, and he will be able to escape from that. And yeah,
Oh,
and
that
that
was
will be.
actually a smart play, I would say. Sorry there. But the wild charge, the flicker wild charge onto the CC was so beautifully done that Argus used up his ultimate to protect himself from the CC's ultimate. But that did not play out well for the side of T3 because they lost their jungler in the attempt of trying to kill a goal lane and in towards the mid. As we can see that Grok is being very, very annoying towards the Dusk. And even though in the jungle, the Phoenix is actually engaging a 1v1 against that Roger, but Roger will be managing to secure his buff without any issues.
Yeah, both of the teams, both the teams are doing a very proactive gameplay here. The roamers providing vision, the EXP laners continuously trying to harass the enemy backline. I mean, there's a lot going on the map right now, and T3 will be the one engaging in on that turtle. The turtle is on their side, so it might be hard for this Roger to take away that turtle. And like I said, the Ophobius targeting that Roger. The Roger is pretty close to the turtle though, and will he be able to take it? No. The retribution is by taken by the CC here, and CC will be looking to engage in. Oh my god, a lot of damage coming in from him right now. The CC doing a lot of damage on that Roger, and two people going down on the side of Team Indomcha lovers. It will be the Roger and the Aurora being taken out.
What a beautiful team fight, I would say. Team 3 Sync just came back out of nowhere. That normal blast by the Lolita, it did miss out on that. No one, but to say the truth, it was a beautiful team fight coming out by the side of T3. They marked the proper targets. That Phobius was on the backline being annoying, and in the mid area we can see that Wild Charge connecting once again. Argus having to use up his ultimate, providing that immortality, and as we can see Nathan using the entropy just to reposition himself, trying to poke out a bit of damage and going back safely back to his lane.
The Nathan is being targeted a lot here. Of course, the potential he has to shine in the late game is nothing that you can be not worried about. So yeah, we do have to worry about that Nathan. So yeah, the enemy team has been focusing on that Nathan a lot, so he has to be careful there. And right now we might be seeing an engage coming in the top lane. The Roger is chasing down that Phobius. The Phobius is pretty low. Will he be going down? Oh yes, he will be to that Roger. A nice gang coming in from the side of Team Indomcha lovers. The Phobius was actually way outside his turret. So yeah, that is why he was taken down there in the top lane area.
Yep, and coming back towards the mid to the gold area that Nathan is trying his best to keep his farmer. Look at that entropy being used up. Argus having to force out his ultimate. He is still forcing an engage on to Nathan, but Nathan with that smart flicker play managing to secure the kill on towards the Argus, which will give him some amount of farm. Looking at the gold difference, Team T3 is actually now in the lead with some 400 gold in their favor, and Jask having to use his ultimate, getting the kill onto Aurora. The damage being dealt out by that CC and Jask. That shred is absolutely beautiful. Double kill for that Jask in that area. And now we can see the Roger trying to deal some damage towards Pro Team, but no, he is just going to back off, use up his entropy to speed up the turtle and take it away for their benefit.
With that, the team T3 is back in the game already. Yeah, they did miss out on the first turtle, but now they are back in the game. They have secured 2 turtles back to back along with the map dominance, and right now this Argus is pursuing that Nathan there, but a nice a nice defense coming in by the side of that CC and Lolita to be able to do some CC on him. The CC does some CC on him, the Lolita does some CC on him, and will be able to save that Nathan, and Nathan will be recalling back.
Crowd control, that's just how good that thing is. And as we can see, that even the Grok has to play safe now, even though he is already so tanky. He's going to have to use his walls to check out the bushes, because Jas and CC, they are insanely well farmed from the side of T3. They can deal so much of damage, and from such a distance as well. Like even the CC, she has a beautiful amount of range available to her, and look at that Phobius just popping his ultimate, because it basically has no cooldown. And as we can see, that CC completely poking out a flicker detonation as well, being missed on the CC. Otherwise it would have been a very beautiful play by that Barats. He did try, but no, that did not work out for him. And look at the Jazz completely melting the Grok with just one skill. He was already low, it's true, but with entropy being used up by the Newton to take down that turret very easily.
Yep. And with that, I'd like to ask you, Sarah, is there actually a counter pick for the Zask?
The Jask here, technically there is no counter pick, and if we can see, the Argus was trying possibly engage on the bot lane. Phobius using up his ultimate over and over again. They just give extra amount of ultimate. The ultimate has used up, but as well they use, because the side of Team D3, this is based on their skills. They're gonna end the skills have used up, and look at that, and it's inside their turret.
Lot of damage coming in from that CC there, and yeah, with that the passive of Aurora is gone as well. Oh my god, that was a very nice rocket launcher coming in from that Barrats, able to pull that Zask back, but yeah, there's not enough damage, and the Roger was not there as well, so yeah, no engage coming in on that Zask. But right now the side of T3 will be able to secure a lot pretty easily, while Argus is trying to create a split push in the top lane side.
Yep, typical Argus players, am I right? And then looking at the items though, if we can see, the Nathan, he already has 3 items. The CC has 3 items. Even the Just is almost on to his 3rd item, which means that the side of T3 have already hit their power spike moments. So they're gonna have a much easier time in those team fights. On the side of Team EL though, they are yet to get their 3rd items, which means that in spite of having the Windtalker and the War Axe, there are no Thunderbolt stacks on that Roger, so he is going to be very, very squishy in the team fights, and the Nathan is just going to melt him away.
Yeah, I guess the Nathan will do a lot of damage from the backlines now, considering his farm is so high, especially the that combo coming in, the crystal, the Starlium Kite along with that Holy Crystal and Feather of Heaven can do a lot of damage on that Nathan. And right now the Lord is marching down in the mid lane area. The Niminot Blast has already been used, and they might be able to successfully defend, but oh yeah, they will be able to successfully defend, but no, my goodness, the mid lane tower has fallen, the inhibitor has fallen. But Grok with that wild charge, insane wild charge coming in the mid lane area, a lot of skills being used at the moment. Aurora's ultimate connecting as well, Daytona's welcome being used onto the the Lolita, but of no use in that moment. And yeah, they will be going down, 2 members going down there for the side of Team Indomcha Lovers, and Nathan might be locking on the base right now, and no, he will be locking in on the heroes, and my goodness, the Nathan almost dies there going inside the enemy base, and they will not be able to defend, and Indomcha Lovers will be losing this match. The crystal has been taken, and the side of T3 will come out victorious.
What a beautiful base push by the side of D3. They just went in charging the wild in their charge, and they actually picked up the base crystal themselves. That Phobia with beautiful KD of 013 did actually quite a lot when marking up that backline, and as we can see, they managed to take the victory in game number 5. So we are going to be back with another match very soon, everyone. Don't go anywhere because we have some more interesting matches lined up.